feel uncomfortable.
But you guys can see, always get it wrong. Fire up the mics. Micah Parsons just got traded to the Packers. We've been talking on our group chat. Me, he's not getting more than 10 sacks, more than 12 sacks. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But Dewey jumped on. Rob was driving. You jumped on. You think it's more than a big deal. You think what he got for him, Kenny Clark in 2 first rounds, should have gotten more.
Yeah, he should have got more. 2 first and a Kenny Clark. Come on.
You
Man,
mentioned that it was what?
everybody,
It was
if that's what it costs, everybody should have been in on Micah.
Yeah. I mean, I told you, dudes on X were roasting the Cowboys. Like, this is what you got. I thought 2 first rounds in the player was good, but you made a good point. They would Khalil Mack got a haul, and he's double the age. I mean, not hypothetically speaking or exaggerating. He's a lot older than Parsons and got a much bigger haul than the Cowboys did for Parsons.
I don't even remember what Khalil Mack went for, but I know it was a whole lot more than 2 firsts and Kenny Clark.
Yeah.
But
what was it? Did they mess up the Packers? I mean, the Cowboys not trying to push him in the offseason, knowing he wanted to lead. Did they lose all their leverage and just took this?
Yeah, I think they lost a lot of leverage, man. I think when video and cameras surfaced and him sleeping on the medical
rough,
table,
bro.
and he didn't even have a jersey on that day. Like,
that
I
was
think
a rough
that was
look
like,
for.
Maybe we do got to move him.
Compensation for the Raiders and the Bears. The Raiders received 2 first-round picks, a 19 and a 20, a third-round pick, 20, a 6th-round pick in 19. The Bears received Mack in a 2nd round and a 5th-round pick.
Yeah.
So 2 first rounders of Kenny Clark versus that. I mean, first rounders aren't that bad, but they didn't specify yet which ones are going to be.
My problem is Packers are good. And now they got Micah. Packers are loaded. Those 2 first-round picks, they're going to be in the late 20s.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So the Twitter machine, they lost their minds. Oh, are you scared of this defense? Are you scared of the Packers? Where are they ending up? To me, I didn't move the needle much. I think they're in the mid-round of the NFC playoffs. A lot of people are like, as long as Jordan Love is their quarterback, they ain't doing much. The run game is so-so. I think the run game is good. Parsons he's definitely an addition to that defense.
He's a game changer. That whole defense changes with Micah.
Last year, the Cowboys allowed 355 yards per game, ranked 28th, 16th in the run, allowing 2,300 rush yards. Micah Parsons led with 12 sacks, Eric Kendrick with 71 tackles. Now, Parsons only played 13 games, 12 sacks. He averaged pretty much a sack a game. He had 43 total tackles, 13 assists, 30 solo. In 13 games was 3 tackles a game. Is that worth that kind of money he got? But to what we were talking about on the chat, Micah Parsons on that defense, on the end, he's taking two players' attention.
Yeah.
Which means an already good defense is going to do better because the Packers defense, 5th overall last year, 22 total sacks. Micah Parsons in 13 games had 10 fewer sacks than the entire team of the Packers. They averaged 314 a game, 5th ranked defense. A lot of takeaways, 13, or not a lot of takeaways, 13. Parsons alone caused 2 forced fumbles last year. So leaving a bad defense, going to a top 5 defense, bringing the sack reputation that he has versus the no sacks that the Packers generate, I'm still going to go with he's not getting more than 10, more than 12 initially, because, just talking shit. I'm not big on these guys making all this money is a D-end. You push him out, quarterback gets 3 more seconds, that's it.
He's more than a D. He's a pass rusher.
Okay.
And they don't they don't fall off the tree. And he's one of the best. Since Micah Parsons been in the league, he leads the NFL in pressures.
Okay.
That means you are creating havoc for the other offense. That quarterback is not comfortable back there with Micah Parsons on the other side.
I agree with that.
And now you line him up with what's your boy, Rashawn Gary, and the other one that they just drafted, Luca Van Ness. Now
Okay.
it's opening up those guys to make plays. Like that defense is gonna be nasty.
So initially, me talking smack, Parsons ain't getting more than 10, more than 12, push him outside, he's not that good, is now a legit thought, not based on talking smack, but he's going to demand double coverage on a good defense. He's going to free up everybody else. So he may end up with his lowest sack total for his career because they've got to watch him and nobody else, or because that defense is light years better than when the Cowboys were last year. He may end up exceeding his total. I think 14 was his best season, I think. He may blow by that because that whole defense is good. And who are you going to block? Clearly, you're going
Yeah.
Parsons first. But if
Yeah.
those guys start eating on the other side, bro, Parsons could have a field day.
And that secondary is better than the Cowboys. Like
I mean,
if you
5th overall across the board.
Yeah, the secondary, that means he doesn't even have to get there as fast as he had to get there before at Dallas. Now he can actually
That's a
be a
great
step
point, bro.
slower because that secondary is holding up.
That's a great point. So with that, you have the Lions, pass heavy, a lot of opportunities. Are we worrying about McCarthy, JJ McCarthy in the Vikings? Is that going to be easy for a Packers defense? Because they're not that. He's a rookie, essentially, second-year guy, and you have the Bears, not the best offensive line. I mean, he's got 2 easy setups with those young guys and young teams. And then, again, you have a pass-happy Lions. A lot of passing going on in that division right there. 2 young quarterbacks. I mean, it may serve up nice for the Packers here.
Yeah. And for everybody watching, I'd like y'all to know he said they wasn't going to get more than 10. I called him on the wager, and
I did research. I
he
said
did
I would
research and backed out.
I would know. I said I would take his career total and -1. His career total was 13.1, so I said 12. He would not get any more than 12, is what I said. We
No,
were
you
texting
said
at the
not
same
more than
time.
10,
I
and
said
then
no
you
more
did
than
a little
10.
and then you pushed the goalposts out a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I had to
So
double
he
check.
didn't want to take my 10 back because Michael's gonna blow right past that 10. I
Well,
think this is
you
gonna
want to
be a
meet in the
career
middle and
year.
go for 11. You think, see, I'm now, because I did the research, again, fired the mics. We don't do much research. We jump on and give our piece. But this happened about a half hour ago. So while I was waiting for Felix to jump on, I did a little bit of research on it. But yeah, he could have his best year. He could also have his worst, but not because of lack of effort or nonsense. He's got a much better team where everybody's going to have to be accounted for, but he's going to get the initial double team. And if they stay doubling him and these other guys tee off, it may shift focus. But if they don't do much and he's doubled, he could have a bad year. But I think it's going to be the opposite. There are not a lot of sacks on that team last year. So if he brings half of what he brought, 13, if he brings 6.5 to a team that had 22 last year, it's going to be an improvement across the board anyway.
Yeah. I think he's gonna have a huge year, but I do think he may start slow. I mean, just because the last month or so he's been just walking around and
no man,
hanging
Texas
out
got a
on him.
bad back right now. Is that something we've seen floating around out there?
Let me tell you, that $130 million deposit, that back got right.
Fix that back real quick.
That fixed that back real. The only problem he gonna have his back now is carrying all that dough.
There you go. Any other thoughts on the Packers and Micah Parsons right now?
Yeah, I love the Packers now. I wasn't high on the Packers. I thought they were good.
Okay.
I thought, but now, yeah, I like the Packers.
His quarterback holding you back. Josh Jacobs in the run game. They don't have the best receiving core, but they also had some, Watson hurt last year.
Yeah,
spotty games between Dobbs and Reed.
They got a receiver out there.
What do they got? Who do they got?
Golden, the rookie.
Oh, yeah, they do. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Are we high on the Packers, or are the Lions going to take a step back because of how they fumbled the end of the season last year in the playoffs? Are those two going to compete for the top seed? Parsons aside?
I think it's well, you can't count out Philly. So I think
for that
Philly.
division. For that division.
Oh, for that division, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Parsons
Packers
makes that
and
big of a
Lions.
difference?
Yeah. I actually think the Packers just jumped the Lions.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah,
And
and already
Lions
stout.
gonna have a big problem too, because now they're gonna have to play Hutch. And Hutch done seen what Micah got. Yeah.
Yo, that dude when his leg did what it did last year, bro. I saw it happen, no one else saw it, and I'm screaming at the TV like, did anyone just see this? This was his leg just now. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? I'm like, bro, when they slow-mo and see it, you'll never see it again. And one quick slow-mo when his leg did this, done. We're done with the broadcast. We'll get back to you guys. Here's the MetLife commercial. Peyton Manning
Yeah.
selling insurance or something.
They say he back though. They say he looked like he never left, man. Time to
Well,
pay that boy. He gonna want to get paid.
especially he's in to show out. So you got Parsons setting the market, highest non-paid quarterback, I think it was.
Yeah, ever.
Woo. All right, well,
Ever.
that's it, guys. Fire up the
My
mic.
problem with Detroit is they lost both their coordinators. I
Yeah.
don't know too many teams that just gonna
Campbell's an
put two
intense
new.
dude, but does that intensity translate to on the field, guys listening and following what the coordinators say, or learning a whole new system may not be the best?
Yeah. Well, I think they tried to keep things similar. That's why they got who they hired and
They
keep.
promoted from within.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but still, it's you learning a different way of play calling, a different way of how this guy wants things done, and so it's two. I mean, one coordinator, okay, but they
Yeah.
lost two.
And like one is contention for possibly coach of the year, rookie coach of the year. Wasn't it Ben Johnson, right? Like that's
Yeah.
where do you end
Because
up going?
I remember when we went to the playoffs and then we lost both our coordinators.
Yeah.
One went to the Eagles, Sirianni, and then the other one went to where else did it go?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But you ended up with
But
the
we lost
quarterback
both.
being hurt, losing
Yeah.
both coordinators is recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll
So
see how it goes.
it's tough to lose. It's tough to lose your coordinators like that, man. That's why I think Detroit is going to take a step back. We don't know
It's
what
all shaping
Chicago's.
up good for
It's
the
a good
Packers.
division. It's a good
Yeah, it
division
is.
because we don't know what Chicago. I think Chicago is going to be better than a lot of people think.
Okay.
So
Well, we're going to get to that Thursdays in the football season. Every Thursday morning, 6:30 a.m., we're going to release the Respect the Game podcast. So like, follow, subscribe, share on all the socials, YouTube. Every Thursday in the football season, we will have a new episode out, little cover of the previous weekend, a big preview of the upcoming weekend, going over our teams, me a Bills fan, Felix a Colts fan, Rob a 49ers fan. We'll be jumping to that, giving bets, our thoughts on the overall season, things of that nature. Every Thursday, starting the football season. This is Fire Up the Mics, right to it about
hey,
Micah Parsons. What do you got? Finish us out.
Kane's money line Sunday.
And Canes fans, we do talk college football.
Remember who told you?
That's it. Fire Up the Mics. Talk to you guys again soon.
We out.